Microphone. Microphone. Oh, is the microphone on? Looks like it is. Cool. Hang on. Stream isn't starting yet. Have some patience. Oh God. I'm gonna break something here. Okay, hang on. We are at the mercy of the slow internet, so have some patience. I can't see any comments yet, too. That's what I mean by slow internet. So, yes, title's correct. Cool. I like me a correct title. Let's pop that chat out. Let's pop that chat. Pop it like a zit. Okay, so one more thing before we go. As this is a live stream, we have the slight requirement, and technically this hasn't started yet, I guess. We haven't even started the race. Are we still alive? How does the menu look? Does the game not look like complete shit? Hopefully. Okay. Like 2 more minutes and we'll start this race, I swear. All right. Patreon is just a mess of a site. I can't find list of patrons, please. Just show me everyone. How about? How's that sound? How's that sound? Because I'm pretty sure more than one person has done a $10 donation. I'm pretty sure there's at least been 3 people that's done that. And I don't want to leave anyone out, because I said in the Patreon that if you pay $5 or more a month, that is a shout out at the beginning and end of every live stream. I know one person has 10, one person has 15, and I haven't done a stream since last month, at least. So I want to get at least whoever donated last month. So let's just do this. I swear, hang on, let's just check my email. Okay, maybe that was a lie. Maybe I'm not going to get to this race within the next 20 minutes. See? Oh, okay, I guess my email is going to be a piece of shit. Fantastic. That is just marvelous. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. So I know for sure Michael Randolph, Ronnie Lazarin, and Braden Hill. I know for sure they've donated $5 or more. So shout out to them. Let's get this race started before I stall any longer. So anyway. Oh, I should fill up my water before we do this. Whatever, it's fine. Yes, Code Red Series sign-ups tomorrow. Am I ready to go? Am I ready to go? Do I have a working controller? Looks like it. Let's set this up. Okay, so I got the chat popped out next to me and I can watch the stream and all that stuff, so I think we're ready to go. So let's do this. It's already on the correct driver. Thank you, game. That makes things 100 times easier. We'll go to Eldora. Auto hard. Is there any specific... Well, I guess we'll just do auto hard. Normal, strict yellow, 3 stages, quick qualify, because qualifying doesn't matter in this game. Full damage, stability help off. I'm probably going to use a custom setup. Well, maybe not at Eldora. And there we go. So I would like to save those. I don't think I changed anything, but I will save them regardless. 150 laps. Let's do this. Why bad quality? You tell me. You tell me, is there only a certain level? The bit rate's pretty low, but like I remember the default setup for this is to keep the bit rate low, so I can't adjust it after I've started streaming. And if I stop streaming, then I'm gonna have to start a new one and everyone's gonna have to go find that. So Eldora, let's qualify, and then I'll glance at the chat before we actually start the race. So let's get this show on the road. So, what to talk about while we wait for this? Because I'm probably just gonna qualify like 20th. I'm guessing that's where I'm gonna end up. Like, you're supposed to flat-foot it here, but like, yeah, you're supposed to flat-foot it and let the car, while it's turning, actually slow it down for you. So, and also if you kind of take that higher line, you can go faster through the corners. But I still qualified dead last anyway. So, anyone know if Corbin has a ride for 2018? Apparently he's testing for some random team called All Out or something racing. And North talked to him on Twitter a few days ago and said that, and he said that you shouldn't worry about him having a ride for the Daytona race. So I assume he's going to be there. What I want to do is get paid for my most recent contract. I say that like I'm actually a contractor, but literally this is my first ever contract and I really need to get paid for it. But, yeah. I wanted to sponsor him is basically what I'm trying to say. I put my, like, videography logo onto his car for like $500, I don't know. Well, that's all the knowledge that I have. It was just listed on that list of teams that's going to test at Charlotte. They were going to test, like, yesterday, but then it was supposed to snow. So, you know what? I mean, I think we should have a snow race. You know, they race in the rain at the road courses. You know, they race at night. That's not really impressive, but they do. You know, I think we should have a snow race. Like, we should actually literally have the snowball derby take place in a blizzard. I think that would be a brilliant usage of everyone's time. I don't know the logistics of a race like that. Would that just be, would the problem there not really be like how slick it is, but rather just like a build-up of like, I don't know, snow and stuff. You'd think the car would be hot enough for it to melt pretty quickly. I don't know. Jeffrey Earnhardt. Oh god, sorry TJ Bell. Oh, that's going to be a caution. Look at the chat and that's what happens. At least we have 678 laps of fuel. NASCAR Heat 3 video game. Yeah. Everyone says that Jeffrey's looking to get a cup ride, but like in all of the releases and all of his Facebook posts, there's really nothing to suggest that. I think it's a lot more likely that he tries to get a part-time ride like Ryan Preece is doing. He uses what little Hulu money he's probably getting, and he's probably going to put it to a competitor. You know what? That's what I think that he would do. But then again, I guess I'm not an Earnhardt, so I guess I wouldn't know. I don't know. He ran. I could have sworn I watched Jeffrey Earnhardt run that one race that he ran for Junior Motorsports. I swear to God I watched that race, but like when I always look it up on Racing Reference, I'm always like, that's not where it happened. So obviously I have some sort of false memories, Illuminati's getting in my brain, you know. Oh god, really loose. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's all good. It's all good. Just needed to recover a little bit there. It's either going to be Poole or Jeffrey. I still think it's a very good chance that no one is going to drive the 27 in Cup. But, like, if it's going to be anyone, it's probably going to be between Poole and Jeffrey. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, loose again. Lordy. Lordy. Oh, that's the 4-car truck, whatever you want to call it. What about Castle? He doesn't have very many sponsors. And like the 27 only existed because of Paul Menard's cash, you know. So unless he, goodness gracious, that was a terrible corner. Unless Castle stumbles upon like the lottery, he's not going to probably have the 27. I've been thinking that Landon Castle would go back to JD Motorsports again to run the 0-1 like he did in 2015 full time, but you never know. Come on now. Oh, I can get to the lead. RCR is a 3-car team because, yeah, Jermaine has RCR equipment now. I'm only doing this race to get the trophies, by the way. I'm achievement hunting. I know you can't see them when I'm... Actually, you know what? Since I'm using Elgato, you actually could see it. A DNS server cannot be used. I don't care. Just view the information. See, I got the Platinum Trophy in Need for Speed 2015, so... Now I'm working on NASCAR Heat 2. I mean, it's going to take a while because you got to win 200 races to get that trophy. Why is that silver? That's ridiculous. Yeah, so we need to complete a 100% length race and win a full length race. So that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish in this stream. But I'm actually doing pretty terrible. I'm only in 7th. That's kind of sad. Maybe I should spend a couple of laps just focusing and trying to get to the front rather than talking. Because I'm trying to use that high line to get the extra speed, but obviously it's not working. I mean, I did put this on the highest difficulty just to make it interesting, but apparently it's too interesting if we're doing this. I do consider 7th terrible, especially in NASCAR Heat 2. Like, if this was like NASCAR Thunder 2004 and career mode, then I'd be like, oh, 7th, that's great. This is a career day. But not in this game. Not in this game. Especially in trucks. Well, actually, you know what? I think that trucks in this game is actually the hardest out of all the series. Like, in the career mode that I did playing through on PS4, I got 12 wins in trucks. And that might seem like a lot, but then I won 25 races in Xfinity, and I'm just starting the Cup season, so I could very well win every single racing cup, I don't know. That's kind of the trajectory that we're going on here. Vince Welch commentary for a truck race. Oh, there goes Nemechek. I'll try to save him as best as I can. Yes, there we go. Or Vince Welch sounds like he's gonna lose his voice any second, like he needs to be downing several drinks just to keep his throat moisturized. Just had chicken and noodles for dinner. Now we're talking. Did you have it like with soup? Or was it like breaded chicken nuggets with just like noodles on the side? Because either way, good choice. I like getting those high quality chicken nuggets. Not like the banquet ones, not even the Tyson ones. The Tyson ones are pretty good, but I like to get like those $7 bags from, I think it's like a ranch or something. It's just like a clear plastic bag. It kind of looks like, you know, a salami thing, but for it's like deli sliced salami, only, and good God almighty, I suck, only for chicken nuggets. Goodness fucking gracious, what am I doing? I'm terrible. Stir fry? I don't like stir fry. No, Stuart Friesen, get out of here. You bastard. I'm only 8th. I'm only doing this race to get the trophy. Okay, they're catching lap traffic. Let's see what we can do with that. And like tire wear does not matter at all in this game. Look at that, 666 laps on this tank of fuel. This car is downright satanic. Chicken tenders from Tyson. Yeah, the chicken, especially like the beer, not the beer batter, but like the something battered ones. The ones that come in the big yellow bag. I love those from Tyson. It tastes like soup and like chicken, obviously. Well, yeah. I'd assume that if chicken noodle soup didn't taste like chicken and soup, then I'd be really concerned. Also, can I just say, NASCAR Heat 2, the Heat Evolution Heat 2 in general, they were really good about like not having cars with the exact same number in a race. Well, there's 2 4 cars in front of me right now. That's just not needed. I hated it in the Eutechnics games and I hate it here. That's just unnecessary. Especially if you're only going to give us 4 options for numbers in career mode, then the least you could do is have a variety in your opponents. Like, come on now. Come on. And then Riley Herbst is driving an 18 NOS Energy truck. Like, what? I bet even when he does get into KBM, he's not going to be driving a NOS Energy KBM number 18. I'm pretty sure Gregson's still in the 18 next season. 23 people watching this, apparently, is what my Elgato says, so that's pretty good for an unannounced stream in the middle, in the wee hours of the night. Almost gonna get 6th. Come on. I need to get a better position than 7th. Yes, I'm in 6th. Yes. Yes. Finally. Oh no, I looked at the chat. Big mistake. God damn it. See, half the battle is just staying off the wall, especially when you're reading the chat simultaneously. Okay, so I'm so fucking glad that Safelite left Rhodes. That's actually made me a happy person. That's made me so happy. It's one of the few things in this world that's brought me joy the past few years. That's good shit. That's good shit. But you know what? And I'm gonna hate myself for saying this. I already hate myself for thinking it. But the God's honest truth is that Cody Coughlin is going to be with GMS next season, and we're still unsure about Ben Rhodes' plans. I can't fucking believe I'm about to say this, but he deserves a ride way more than Cody Coughlin. God damn, that makes me feel dirty. God fucking damn it. Can't believe I just said that. How many laps? 4 laps to go in this stage. Didn't even check! Damn it. Finally get to 6th, then I'm back to 8th. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. The last thing that I want to do is be on the outside when we do the next stage, because there ain't going to be any pit stops in this. I highly doubt that the AI is going to go down, and the tires are just like nothing. So come on, come on, god damn it, I need to get to 7th at least. See, you start shit talking about being in 7th place and this is what happens. Let this be a lesson to you. You drive this track so much differently than you do in any other track in this game. I'm not going to get there, god damn it. Ah! No. Damn you, Clay Greenfield. Alright, well. 110 laps left, 656 on the tank, so I think we'll make it. Might be close, might be a fuel mileage finish, but I think we'll be fine. So what's up, chat? You got 10 seconds to impress me, come on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thorsport is going to be a 2-truck team unless they get a third pay driver, that's what I've heard. We know for a fact that Crafton's going to be back. Coughlin's gone. Enfinger has Jive. Oh, see, this is why I didn't want to be stuck on the outside, because I could have easily gotten past all of these guys on that start there. Yeah. 4 wide into turn 3 at Eldora. Crafton's having a seizure inside his car. We're going to make the pass. We're going to make 2 passes, but lose a spot probably to Bell. Enfinger will be back. Is that confirmed? As I haven't seen any confirmation on that. And then maybe I did. Enfinger hasn't been tweeting that much. I know he did that. I know there was a giveaway a few days ago. Or a week maybe by now. Be up to, look at Truex go. Oh my goodness, what a good race this is. Enfinger and Truex battling it out for the win. Now that's what I'm talking about. This is my kind of race. Corbin in 3rd. Enfinger had a disappointing season, and even still he got like 13 top 10s, which is like more than like probably, you know what, saying more than half the field for the truck series really isn't impressive when there's only like 15 trucks. So I mean, like every race that Enfinger had a good truck and it would always fall off at the end. That's what pissed me off. Like he had a top 5 going in New Hampshire, and I think he lost it at the end. So, you know what? I don't think I talked about this during the New Hampshire race, but what pissed me off the most is that Truex would go into the corners and out of the corners. He'd get through the corners so much better than Bell did, and he'd actually gain time on the straightaway. But by the time they got to the next turn, Bell would have caught up, because that's just how much better his engine was, or like his gear ratios, or straight line setup or whatever. I don't know how much drafting had to do with it because I don't think New Hampshire is that draft heavy of a track. But like, Truex got through the corners so much better than Bell did, but Bell was able to capitalize so much with the speed that his truck had. Like, it wasn't even close. Like that's what I noticed so much in iRacing is like, I did like 2 races with one setup in the wheeling, or trucks, one or the other. And then the very next, the next day, like I changed the setup a little bit to make the gear ratios shorter, and that alone cut off like 4 to 6 tenths. Like, that's such a massive difference. Like, New Hampshire is such an equipment-heavy track. But then you come to a place like Eldora, and it's just absolutely dead even. We saw Bobby Pierce compete with a KBM truck in 2015. Sauter isn't confirmed yet. I thought he was, but he might not be. I'd be shocked if... Well, you know what? Maybe not. Sauter didn't have sponsorship for a lot of races, so there's probably a good chance that if he's retiring, it's because of that. Unless he's going to jump up to maybe GMS in Xfinity. And maybe run a second car with Gallagher next season. Because I always thought they were keeping Sauter around for like developing the team like that, you know. Like he was the trucks champion in 2016, and that's nice and all. That's definitely a good thing. They'll get people knocking at your door, but if you don't have sponsorship these days, it's completely and utterly useless. There's no reason to even bother. I just hit the wall on the straightaway, good God. And Hattori is back with an unannounced driver. I thought for sure it was going to be Jesse Little, but apparently he's driving a Ford this season. And it's on his own team. It was like the craziest thing was seeing Jesse Little driving that 97 unsponsored car and having a... Didn't he win a stage in that truck nearly? Like, goddamn, that was some sort of impressive. But then again, it was Dover. And you see how difficult it is to pass at Dover, in trucks especially. Like, you see, the problem with Dover is that you can't make moves on the outside until it's way, way, way into a run. And, like, the rubber's all good and stuff. And the tires are hot. But you can't make passes on the inside in trucks because they get so loose underneath other trucks. It's like, it's a non-win situation. It's a no-win situation for anyone. Goodness gracious. I've barely eaten anything today. I've had 2 diet shakes and a bag of mini popcorn. It's a mini bag. It's not even a full family size bag. It's a goddamn mini bag. Alright, well, we're lapping more people, so that's good. Where do you think Danica will end up? I was going to say the retirement home, but she's a little young for that. Oh, goodness gracious, this thing's loose. How much aero damage is that? I've hit a few people so far. Only 3%, not bad, not bad. Ford truck will go for the Owners' Championship, yeah. That's what, like, the press release said, that Kyle Busch was going to do 2 races in 4. But we know that Gregson's going to be full-time. Harrison Burton's got 9 races, so I'm guessing he'll be in the 4. That just leaves the question mark of the 51. We're all but certain Todd Gilliland's going to have a ride at some point in there. It all depends on if it's full-time or not. And it all depends which truck, because we know for a fact Gregson's full-time. The only question is, how many KBM trucks will there be and how many of them are going to be full-time? is what I was assuming, is that Gilliland was gonna... Wait, did I just make a pass for position? I didn't even notice. Goodness gracious. Alright, well I guess that's a pass for position. I'm 5 seconds behind Enfinger, that's kind of sad. Can barely keep up with him. Well, and it doesn't help that I'm nearly wrecking every lap. Go away, TJ Bell. I don't need your shit. I finally make a pass, and this is what happens. Damn you, Nemechek. I think the only way I'm going to win this race is if a late caution comes out, and it's like a green-white checkered. Because, like, I just don't have any long-run speed to keep up with the leaders. Like, I'm just fine to run maybe 3rd or 4th. But even these guys, they're just all over my ass. And it's really only the lap traffic that's keeping them at bay. And even then, we're, like, past the really slow ones. And Enfinger's off to the moon at this point. 6.6 seconds ahead. Yeah, GoDaddy left Danica, like, years ago. And I just had to dive bomb Todd Peck just to get away from these guys. Danica to Starcom. No. I refuse to have Danica take away Derek Cope's ride. The best decision for RCR would be to run the 27 car part-time with Henrik, huh? There's just no money reason to do that. I mean, getting experience for those drivers, yes, that's a good idea, but there's just no way to financially do that. Because I said on What If's stream earlier that the days of part-time drivers running competitively in Cup is over. And it ended with, like, Mark in the 55 car with Michael Waltrip Racing. Because after 2014, you know what, even in 2013, ever since Gen 6 happened, like, there's so much disparity between every team, and money's so tight that you're only going to run if you have a paycheck, as it is in the first place. And, like, what's the incentive to run a car or truck, for that matter, full time, but not running for the actual championship? Because I assume, you gotta assume, like, the Monster Energy Championship check would be worth maybe like $15 to $20 million. Maybe the Sprint Cup was, maybe not the Monster Energy, maybe not, since things have changed. Yes, Ray Black Jr. got pulled out of the 51, thank fucking God. So that's one less guaranteed caution every week, so that's good. I think that's a possible, sadly enough, I think that's a possible landing place for Austin-Ontario, is the 51 car and Cup, a few races here and there. So I'm 8.5 seconds back. Thankfully the other guys got caught up in lap traffic. I think they're past it by now, so they're going to start closing down on me. So, soon enough we'll be battling for third again here. Don't worry, it won't get too boring on you. Not going to be too dominant now. Oh, that's Wendell Chavis. Dive it in. Dive it in. Slide job that shit. Come on now. Work that body. See, and the best part about this is that Truex has been a half a second behind Enfinger this entire time. So this has been an amazing battle up front for these fans. My goodness gracious. If only I was within the same straightaway as them so I could watch it unfold myself. Can't imagine how many people they've lapped. Like, I'm only trying to lap JJ Yaley in 16th, and they're 10 seconds ahead of me, so they could be lapped up into the top 5 by now. Oh god. Nearly wrecked. When will shave is his post? Good god. This is what I get for looking at the chat. Apparently that was worth a caution. Yeah, he's lapped up. There's only 10 cars on the lead lap right now. Well, since this caution came out, I should be able to get into the top, and I should be able to get the lead here. Come on. Good start, good start. Yep, got a good start. We're gonna lead some laps to the lead. Not for long, though. Goodness gracious. We're going to have to do some NASCAR Thunder 2003 level blocking to keep this lead. Unless they decide to choke it away in that corner. Goodness gracious. The front row just died on that restart. My goodness. Well, we're in the lead suddenly. That's good. I only got a few laps left in the stage, too, so I could very well get a stage win here. If I don't choke it away. Oh, God. Come on. Turn, car, turn. No, I don't want that. No. There we go. Good block. Good block. Fair move. Fair game. Here comes Crafton. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to wreck. Shit. Shit. That was a bad job of blocking. Truck's so damaged, I'm probably going to start. No! I'm sure that has something to do with it. I'm guessing that. Yeah, 19% aero damage. God damn. Oh, I'm going to wreck. That's definitely affecting the performance. I'm going to have to pit. I'm just going to lose so much time. Oh, sorry, Grant. Oh, God. I didn't mean it. Don't hate me. Yep, this truck's destroyed. I have to pit. And then I just got to be really cautious trying to work my way back up through the field. Because they're not going to pit. Because they're assholes. Damn it. Come on. I need to at least get the satisfaction of beating this 27. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Dumb and number 3. Ha. 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 Yeah, let's take out some wedge, I guess. Maybe slap on some tape. We'll do 4 tires, even though it doesn't matter. No, and for that matter, everyone's. You know what? I should have realized this earlier, but we've lapped up to 10th there, so I'm only going to lose a few spots. I guess I didn't consider that. I thought for sure I was going to end up restarting in 32nd, but no, we lapped everyone. So there we go. Now we're right back into the game here. Awesome. It's like nothing changed. Here we go. Making her way. And it's only going to be 1% aero damage, so that shouldn't affect the car too much. Yeah, 1% aero damage. We should be able to keep up with the leaders. We're coming down to the final parts of this race. Turn! No! Turn right to go left. Damn it. I'm being hounded for 3rd place. And Truex is still making a move up there, man. Look at that. Oh, come on. Don't even do that. Don't even lie to me. That would not happen in real life. Don't even lie to me, game. Don't even lie to me with that bullshit. Why is Cody Coughlin in the top 10? Come on. Come on, game. He had like 3 wins in my hot seat season in trucks when I was playing through this, and I was just like, what? Damn you. Damn all of you. Why are you doing this to me? I need to get back down to the inside. There we go. I went off the bottom to try and avoid what I was doing why I kept trying to spin me out. I just needed to go lower, I guess, is all. Yeah, there we go. Nice diving in there, slide job that shit, but Coughlin pulls the crossover. So basically, Cody Coughlin's driving like Rico Abreu in a chili bowl up in this shit. Driving like he's actually competent. So, this game's very unrealistic in that sense. As I completely choked the entrance of this corner. Oh no. Why does this suck so much to steer? Like, seriously. I feel slower than that run where we were third. I actually feel slower, like, we were getting hounded for spots, but like not this badly. Like, it wasn't until we hit lap traffic that people actually started catching up, so. God damn, and I keep getting fucking, Stop going to my inside. You assholes. You're all assholes. How am I this slow? Does this happen because of I put on the grill tape and it actually slowed down the truck? Like, what? Maybe I need to go up on the wedge so that I don't keep trying to spin out here on the bottom. Son of a bitch, this thing sucks to drive now. And I'm never gonna win unless a caution comes out, so I'm just kinda hanging out now. So you definitely have the most speed when you don't have to turn right in the middle of the corner. Like that right there, that's what kills me. That's what kills me, because while they're gaining speed, I'm just trying to drive in a straight line, so. If it didn't do that, I'd be able to probably make a pass. Come on, go faster. Son of a bitch. This thing just refuses to fucking cooperate. Yep, 3 wide yet again. The never-ending 3 wide at Eldora. No lane with an advantage. How is... Okay. Lap down truck passing me now, so that's great. That makes me feel good about myself and my abilities. And I just got passed by Stuart Friesen, who's also lapped down. Phenomenal. This is going very well, I must say. Yeah, this thing sucks. I shouldn't have gone down on the wedge. That's what I blame it on, because we're so much more loose in these corners. I thought that would actually make it turn better, but it's making it turn worse. So, we need another caution to come out if I'm going to have any hope in hell of finishing well. Hey, that was a bit of a rhyme. That was a bit of a swell rhyme. God damn it. I just fucking can't. I just cannot. Thank fucking God. Okay. Up on the wedge. Let's actually put it up to like 51.5. Let's put some more tape on. I don't know. Oh, we're on the outside. Fuck you! Alright, let's see if the wedge going up makes the truck perform better. Let's give it a shot. Well, it definitely doesn't want to spin itself out, so that's helpful, to say the least. Yeah, I don't have to keep steering to the right. Yeah, this is definitely the correct adjustment to make. I don't know if the grill tape helped any. Oh, well, push him up the track. There we go. Truex is still leading. What a goddamn champion, I gotta say. Man, he's just so good. What I'm worried about now is the oil temperature. Apparently that's going up. And it's not because of the damage. Maybe that's why they have the grill tape so low. Because if you put it up at all, it overheats. Yeah, I suppose that would be the case, because like the dirt that gets spun from the wheels in front of you onto the grill of the truck, I suppose that would work as an effective grill tape in itself, so I guess in a sense that makes sense that no grill tape is needed here. So I'm back up to 4th. So that's already more progress than in the last run entirely, when I'm getting hounded again. Nothing changed. Except the truck doesn't want to, never mind, it wants to spin out all the time again. And it's a 3-way battle for the lead right now. If I could fucking keep up, I could get up there and watch. But no, that would be way too much to ask for. Well, there goes all that. Yep. Move! I need to get to the fucking bottom. Fuck off. Well, I'm having fun. What the fuck is Travis Quaffle doing next to me? Is he for position? No, thank God. Well, yep. Go away, for fuck's sake. Well, and I finally get an opportunity to go to the inside, and I waste it. Great. Just wonderful. Fuck off. Oh my God. Well, there goes all that. There goes all that work. Hitting again, I guess. Take off all the grill tape again, because obviously that didn't help. I guess we'll go up on the... Apparently going up on the tire pressure makes it better. Let's actually... Thankfully, there's only like 27 or so laps left, so we'll only have to deal with this for a little bit longer. Just a little bit more suffering. Not like I'm going to win, though. Fuck off! Great, now there's an asset to my inside again, so I'm going to get passed by everyone. Okay, so why does this truck suddenly suck ass to drive? Everything was fine until I went down on the wedge. Go back up on the wedge to counteract that, and now it sucks ass to drive in all capacities. Took off the grill tape, made it better, it was fine for a while, and now it's just shit. And now Truex isn't leading, so I basically screwed him out of the win by wrecking myself like that. Worst part is I didn't even intentionally wreck myself. That was just bad driving that did that. Go away, Briscoe. I do not have the patience for your shit. You're probably not even on the lead lap. Okay, you are on the lead lap, but that's against the point, okay? It's not even the point that I'm trying to make. The point is, you're annoying me, and you should go away forever. And yeah. Into the top 5, somehow, some way. There's still a chance. As long as I'm in 3rd when the green-white checkered happens, if there's a green-white checkered, there's still a chance. Oh God. 4-way battle for 3rd place. It's getting tight. Getting tight up in here. As I choke this corner, please don't wreck me. And we're moving on up. See, I was playing nice earlier. I wasn't trying to get into them, but now that we've been here for what? Nearly an hour. Not even that long. And half the time I was just trying to set up the start. That took a good 10 minutes in itself, so... The stream was way shorter than I thought it would be. I say as this race isn't even over yet. Oh, someone's sitting... Excuse me. Anyone gonna address the fact that there's a truck just sitting there? Is that the pit lane in this game? Are you shitting me right now? That's a really dangerous pit lane, I must say. Yeah, that must be pit road, and you can't... I don't think you can actually pit yourself. The AI just does it. Surprised that doesn't cause a caution. I'd imagine that the programming was lazy, and they would have had an oversight like that, because you can't pit, but they can apparently. So I guess my racing line has been the pit lane this whole time. I can't imagine if someone... No, I don't think there's... Go away. I don't think there's anyone in the corners down here. So, if someone died that was pitting in the corners like that, that would have not been the greatest of things in the world, man. I need to get to third, or I need to drop to fifth, because that's my only hope in a green-white checkered. Oh, well, that's good. Getting ass rammed some more. I'm trying my best to keep the momentum up, but it's just not working. Taking this high lane, it keeps the speed up, but like these guys are passing me regardless. So, like, I don't know how I'm going to manage this. I don't know how I'm going to manage this win. See, like you slide jump them like that, but then, oh god. Well, then again, lap traffic ahead. This race isn't over yet. We got the really slow part of the lap traffic. I'm sure the leader's passed them. And that leader is Enfinger, so that's good. I'm about to lose 2 spots in one corner. Good, good, good. Didn't want them anyway. Oh, well, there goes that. Yep. Not happening. Not happening. Definitely not winning this or finishing well. I need to be in 5th or 3rd. That's the only way I'm winning this. And it doesn't look like I'm going to have either of those positions. Well, that's Nemechek up there being held up. I'm pretty sure anyway. Unless that's... no, that's not. How is Gregson in 3rd? I don't even remember his ass being up here. That might be Gregson. No, that's what I thought. I thought that was Haley Deegan in the 31st position there. What did Haley Deegan even run? I don't remember ARCA. It must have been K&N, because there's a lot of these guys in K&N too. Chase Purdy and them guys. Well, that's just a nuclear choke entering turn 1 there. That's going to bring out a caution. All right, so my nuclear choke turns into a potential race win. We're going to have 15 cars on the lead lap. Probably 8 laps to settle it. There's a chance that I can win this. There's a chance that I can win this, so I'm going to ignore the chat for a while. Alright, here we go. How many laps are left? I think I was right when I said 8. Damn, I'm good. Okay. There's a truck in the worst possible spot. That could not... They could not have possibly placed that truck in a worse spot, okay? That's literally exactly where my racing line is through turn 1. Alright, well, looks like we're going to have to shake things up here if we're going to win this. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Neck and neck. Coming to 6 to go. We're fine as long as I don't spin myself out. We're going to get past Enfinger here, and I need to get down and block Crafton. Oh god, that was terrible driving. This is still terrible driving. Big wreck at the front. Well, there goes that. Another restart. No. Well, this is going to take some more talent if I'm going to win this. Let's try it again. Well, maybe that wasn't the cleanest way of driving, but hey. If I win, it's fine. Why does that truck have to be right fucking there? Yeah, the entire truck's damaged now as a result of that. Well, error of 18%. Frankly, I'll be impressed if I can win this at this point. Alright, here we go. Shit, yep, there it goes. Truck's real loose. Okay, 2 to go. Just gotta block and not do that. Just gotta not do that. And there he goes. I can dive bomb him here, though. Come on. Come on. Push him up the track. He'll be slower if you go that way. Block Bell as best as I can. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Nope. Not happening. Not happening. If I can't stay even with him here, and I need to get to his inside, and Bell's going to be my inside. Nope. Truex wins. I'm probably not even going to finish third. Yep. Nope, we're going to manage third. So, almost had it. At least Truex won. Can't complain about that. So that's worth a lot of speed points, though. That's good. Anyway, that's that. Fastest lap by Grant Enfinger. Congrats to him. Obviously, I'm going to have the biggest mover. Although not yet. Enfinger led 59 laps. On the move is Corbin Forster, who finished third. Ha! In your face, Syndic. In your face. And that's everything. Well, that was fun. Kind of. It was fun when I was not wrecking myself. There we go. There we go. So that's one trophy. Speed rating of 105 at Eldora. Well, there you have it. So that's 100% Eldora race. Several wrecks, but we managed. We managed just fine. So yeah. Now do a 6-hour endurance race. Afraid they don't have those in this game. I would, but no. Not in this one. Well, I don't know. I kind of wanted to do like a road course race in Xfinity, but like I just did Mid-Ohio and it pissed me off, and like Road America is such a mess. Watkins Glen's pretty fun. Yeah, let's do Watkins Glen. Sure, why not? I'll update the title quick. NASCAR Heat 2, 100%. Watkins race. There you go. And if you wait maybe 2 minutes, you should see the title update. I should paint some trucks for Twisted Tea. Well, I only have one left to make, so I'm actually going to go to the bathroom before we do anything, so commercial break, I guess. Pretend like you're watching the what's it called? The Aunt Jemima commercial. Pretend like that's playing right now. Phone's done charging, that's good. No notifications, wow. I'm an unpopular person tonight. I called my grandma last night and I was talking with her on the phone for like, I think it was just over an hour. And like, I was trying to talk on Discord at the same time, so it was kind of a bit of a shit show. But yeah. You're ready for the Code Red series, sweet. That was an amazing win, by the way. I'm absolutely shocked. That was a great finish to the Ballpark 100. Where do you think Bowman will finish in his Daytona dual race? Well, I don't know. I assume either he or, Either here, Bubba Wallace. I'd say it's a very good chance that Bubba Wallace gets the pole for the 500 this year because he's driving a. Well, then again, it's always been Hendrick engines winning the Daytona pole, not ECR engines. So I don't know. It's a chance. Yeah, you were there. Or maybe you weren't. It was on Peter's Discord. Anyway, Paul Menard will win a restrictor plate race. I'd say it's very possible. But yeah, as for Bowman, I'd say he'll probably do pretty good in the duel because they won't try. And if we're lucky, he will not crash in the Daytona 500. And yeah, that is my hope anyway. 29 laps on a tank of fuel. So that's 7 laps on a half can. Alright. Sounds good. This is good stuff to know for green-white checkers and stuff anyway. I should focus if I'm going to qualify. Well then again, this is the out lap, so I guess it really doesn't matter. KFC should sponsor Bubba. They haven't sponsored anyone in a while. Did they sponsor Reagan or Castle at all last year? I don't think they did. Reagan was sponsored so much by like the Lamonis. Oh god, I forgot to brake. Yeah, Lamonis had a lot of sponsors on Reagan's car this season. And he's usually the one that they dump. The 38's usually the one that they dump KFC onto, so RCR will do better because they have the Camaros. Well, they still have that whole problem of ECR engines and that dumpster fire. Oh god, almost hit that wall like a complete moron. And I'm choking this. Oh god, yep, this is going to be a terrible lap. Well, qualifying in this game is pretty bad nonetheless, but this is going to be a terrible lap. I don't have my PS4 connected to the school's internet, so I can't actually play online, unfortunately. So I bring this up because on Levi's stream a few weeks ago, I did a few races with them on NASCAR Heat 2, and I'm pretty sure I won 2 of them. Cleveland Browns should sponsor Coughlin. Well, you see, the difference between the Browns and Coughlin is that the Browns have a slight chance. A slight, microscopic chance of actually winning every week, okay? That's the difference between the Browns and Coughlin. Oh yeah, they sponsored the 16. I remember that. I remember KFC sponsoring the 16. Speaking of the 16, that's the guy that's on the pole. I wasn't expecting me to win the Ballpark 100. I didn't know who to expect to win the Ballpark 100. Everyone's stats are identical. I didn't even give Tony Stewart an advantage. It may have looked like it, but everyone was even Tony Stewart. I kind of wanted to be a troll and have Tony Stewart have the best stats and win, but I made it fair. That wasn't a ghost, that was me yawning. Remember when Batman was ran over in a past live stream? Oh god, that was forever ago. Alright, let's do this. Let's fucking do it. And this is still a 100% race, so if I actually somehow manage to win this, I will get that trophy. Oh god, no. Anyone but Allgaier. Why couldn't it have been Ray Black that I ran over? God damn it, this game. It's a fickle bitch. Oh, well, they're going really slow. Oh, God almighty. Well, there goes Elgire. And me. Well, good start. Good start. Great start to this event. Let's take out some wedge. And I think the tape's fine, but I'll put it up anyway. So, dead last. Coming out of turn 10. Yeah, Rich RCR, a.k.a. the team that only has any championships because of Dale Earnhardt. Ray Black Jr. should be sponsored by Internet Explorer. Slowing crashes a lot. Yep, that's pretty accurate. Get out of the way. Coming through. We're doing lap 1, attempt number 2 here. Take 2. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Please don't block me. Okay. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. We're coming up on a good turn here. This is the maximum difficulty, by the way. Just remember, oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Being a little forceful. I will be honest, that was a little forceful, but hey, that's what you got to get. That you just got to do what you got to do, you know. Almost into the top 10 on the first lap of green, and Bubba's blocking me off the track. I probably deserve it, to be honest. If you don't win, you should snort Nesquik. I don't have any Nesquik on me, but I would if I did. I'd have to get like a salt grinder and make it a little bit more powdery, because Nesquik is more like sand than powder. The granules are much larger. Granules. That's a word that I learned in freshman English in high school. Granule. And then I never used it until now. Good old American educational system. I'm surprised you didn't make the number 14 iRacing Tony Stewart modify. I don't make very many iRacing schemes. I usually stick to NR 2003. But definitely sounds like something I'd like to make. Sorry, Elliott Sadler. Just bump and run my teammate and he's dead. That's a caution. Sorry, Elliott. I didn't mean it. I don't have any Nesquik because I'm a poor college student, okay? Where can I see my Twisted Tea Truck Series scheme? Once I finish all of them, I'll upload them to my Google Drive. Did I remember to put the link to the Google Drive in the Ballpark 100, by the way? I don't think I did. I should be doing homework right now, but instead I'm playing NR 2000, no, NASCAR Heat 2. That's a lot of damage. I'm so glad that's a meme. I remember the first time that I saw a Flex Seal commercial, I thought I could totally make a YouTube poop out of that. And then I got my channel stolen from me. Oh, there goes Poole. Yep, that's another caution. You know what? Maybe I should just drive like a normal person and let the race come to me instead of try and force my way into this shit. Maybe I should have some patience. This is a 75 lap race after all. I am the greatest role model ever. That's an accurate statement. There's 27 people watching. More people watching this than watch the Eldora part of this, so that's what surprises me. I thought the fact that it was the Eldora race, you know. I should put SpongeBob in the Cheez-It Cup series. I would, but I already recorded the first 5 races of this year's Cheez-It Cup series. And I will say this. The What the Fuck 500 was a little disappointing, but like every race after that has been straight up awesome. Like, there's been so many twists and turns this season and it's only 5 races in. That's what I should be doing. I should be recording races like that right now. I don't know where my roommate is. If I knew he'd be gone for the weekend, I'd just record all of the Twisted Tea Truck Series season. What the hell happened? Am I high, or did the camera angle just change? Whoa. What just happened? Chat, help me out here. You should have put Johnny Benson in Twisted Tea Truck Series like you did with Skinner. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. But then again, the only reason I put Skinner in is because I wanted to make that scheme, and I thought, hey, he should go in this series, but... yeah, I didn't even think of Johnny Benson. North made a alternate scheme for the Mike Skinner truck. That's Johnny Benson's truck, so he'll run that a few times this season, you know. It'll be cool. What's your number for TTTS? I gave you 44 like you asked for. I moved Danamon to 42 because he was the second best driver at GMO. So I thought it only made sense for him to go into the #1 car. So technically, you've moved from Garage Door Motorsports to GMO, but the second truck in GMO. So yeah. And I did make your Tommy Joe Martin's Diamond Gusset truck. So that is done. So Gordon Ramsay and Cheez It Cup. Yes, he is. Are you going to be a leech for Code Red? I was thinking about taking out leeches altogether so I could be a lot more competitive like Twisted Tea Truck. I know the entire purpose of the series is to be a parody of real life NASCAR, so that means that you know, leeches made sense, but I'm thinking about taking them out because it's a lot more exciting if you can actually have the people in that series win races. Plus there were going to be so many non-leech races anyway, so. What number is your Code Red series car? I just lost the lead. I put you in 02 because we already have a 03. I'm thinking you're probably going to be an RCR. Probably you're going to replace Vince Lewis because he's going up to Cup, so that would be my best guess. Which team are you on? Nit Santiago. You're still on Loki Sport, just like last year. I should be focusing on this race, but I'm answering questions right now. Goodness gracious. What do you think of the comments Kyle Larson made earlier this week? I mean, I'm not shocked. He's kind of, Larson strikes me as a steward, that he cares more about like dirt racing and open wheel racing than he does, you know, NASCAR. You got banned from our NASCAR for memes and clickbait titles. Well, there's that one guy that posts the memes all the time, and he gets like 1,000 karma for it, but he's never gotten banned. What is it, like Harvick fan for life or something? He posts like memes every week and gets like 10,000 karma for it. And there you are getting banned for it. It's like, what? What is this shit? Thoughts on Truex going to the 11? Well deserved. I'm glad that it's in one of the best teams in the series, because I don't know if you noticed last season, but Blake Cook qualified the car really well and like got the pole at Talladega. So without a doubt, Colleague Racing is like one of the best teams in the series, but obviously Cook wasn't good enough to actually place consistently well in it. Any newcomers to the Cheez It Cup series? Well, Gordon Ramsay, obviously. All the rookies, there's 10 rookies, so yeah, there's quite a few new drivers. I still haven't gotten the lead back, I'm just realizing. I blame it on you, chat. Damn you. Damn you for making me suck at driving. Though I do intentionally take that corner wide every time. There we go. Through the S's. And we're going to be back in the lead by the time we're out of the bus stop. Okay. I'm back, chat. I don't blame you anymore. Yeah, I do remember when I spilt water on my bed. That was an extremely triggering moment. I'm being triggered thinking about it. Having PTSD flashbacks right now. Had to sleep on a goddamn towel. Like, come on now. I don't even remember what I was gonna do in that frickin' stream. Kurt Busch gonna continue after racing in 2018. If he does, I don't know where. Because almost certainly that's going to be Cole Custer's car in 2019, even if he does bad. Because he got the win at Homestead, but that was just... See, the Homestead race in Xfinity was horribly boring up front. But like, between Sadler and Byron, it was entertaining because they were right next to each other literally the entire race long. And it was clear that Sadler didn't have the car to pass him, like, ever until the end. So it was pretty, I'm not going to say boring, but I'm going to say kind of like, you know, you sit back and you think, you know, it's possible that he'll get this spot, but he probably won't. But, like, up front, like, there was literally no challenge. Like, I don't know. Gordon Ramsay should be sponsored by Hell's Kitchen. He's actually sponsored by his new show, The F Word. It's a decent scheme, I will say. Are you going to live stream the first race of Twisted Tea Trucks like last season? Possibly. I hadn't really considered that. I was thinking of live streaming the first Cheez-It Cup Series race of the year, but I didn't really record in a way that I would do that. John Hunter will replace McMurray. That's possible. I guess it all honestly depends on what Larson does. Because if he really does, like, swoop in, win a championship and cup, and just fuck off and go do dirt, like, I don't think that Larson's going to leave NASCAR until he's got a championship in cup. Unless something crazy happens, like sponsor dollars dry up, or like he has like a near fatal accident or whatever. You know, he gets a concussion and all that shit. But once he does win the championship, I'd say it's very possible that he'll run out his contract and then go dirt racing, cross country. He'll do the Brian Clausen thing where he runs 200 races over the course of the year. Every time Martin Truex Jr. wins, you have to show us one random episode. One random episode of what? Tails and Kenny? That's all. That's the only episodic series on this channel. You don't see Casey Kane doing anything. I don't either. I'd say there's a chance that he pulls a win out of his ass at like Sonoma or a plate track, but beyond that, probably he's going to do nothing. McDowell made that team what it is, and they kick him to the curb. What a pile of shit. I can't believe I haven't passed Hemrick yet. Like, that's crazy. I know I'm not really paying attention and I'm not driving the best that I possibly could. But, like, we're so far ahead of everyone else. We're 2 seconds ahead of third place. And he's just kept a steady distance ahead of me. My goodness gracious. Hopefully NR2003 doesn't take a shit on you while recording. Yeah, true that. I haven't tested it yet since moving back to college, so I haven't tested whether or not NR2003 is going to do stupid things when I try and record it. So maybe I should do that one of these days. Eldora needs to replace New Hampshire and Cup. I like the way you think. Come on. God damn. I will win this stage if it's the last thing I do. Alright. Lucas Oil Raceway should replace Indianapolis. They never should have went away from Lucas Oil Racing. Lucas Oil Racing, Lucas Oil Raceway. Okay, I think I can get the lead right here. Come on, turn down. got back into the gas too late. I probably could have gotten there if I gotten back into the gas in time, but I was too late. Will Michael Annett ever win a race? I want to say that he's going to turn it around this season, and he's going to become like... Because what I'm hoping is that he's going to, like, maybe not win a race, but at least make an effort. One lap left in the stage. One last opportunity to win it. As I nearly run him over. Oh my, that was interesting. I'm shocked that didn't happen sooner, to be honest. I was waiting for it to happen and I'm just sitting back. But yeah, I hope Michael Annett turns it around this season. Yeah, Annett was good in 2013. And he hasn't been the same since, after that injury. And I think the problem is that, number one, he's the fourth car at Junior Motorsports. He's definitely not getting the same attention and equipment as Sadler, Byron, and even Allgaier did last season. He's definitely the fourth man. And number two, I think he's holding back. I think he lost his edge after getting that concussion or whatever it was. I think he's scared it's going to happen again, so he takes it a bit easier. But the problem with that, because like I don't think that's 100% the case, because when he came back and ran the last few races in 2013 for Richard Petty and Xfinity, I mean, he did decently. He got a few top tens, but yeah. Exactly, he took an RPM Nationwide car to a top 5 points finish in 2012. But his competition was Stenhouse, and Stenhouse sucked ass back then. And he won the damn championship. So, there really wasn't much competition. Reed Sorensen, I think, was in 2012 Xfinity Championship as well. We have 29 laps on a full tank, so there's no reason to pit here. 12-year-old Kamikaze. Wasn't he a fucking sexy beast? Didn't it just look like he was going to grow up into the most amazing person ever? I found pictures on a different memory card for My Toy Groove that showed me so thin. Like, I was so thin. My God. Like, I looked healthy. That's the worst part about it. He did beat Allgaier in 2012. Allgaier in 2012 was on Penske, right? But Allgaier's never finished worse than 6th in the season standings in Xfinity for a full season, so... I disagree with that. I think Sorensen is one of the most underrated drivers in NASCAR history. I was gonna make a top 6 list because that was gonna be my idea to like make a top 10 video, but have it like stand out from the other thousands of top 10 videos, and have it be only 6 in honor of Mark Martin and all that shit. I thought Allgaier rookie season was in 2009. He didn't win. He won in 2010. Didn't win in 2011. Won in 2012, but it was at Turner. Yes, you're correct. Okay. Trying to retrace my steps there. Get out of my way, Hemrick. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Well, back to last for me. Yeah, I think Hemrick's going to pit. I'm going to be honest. Well, that was interesting. I think I'm going to take out a little bit more wedge. I'm going to be honest. Okay, well. That's a lot of damage. Hey, 2 cars are out. Actually, no, there's only 1 car out, and I just passed the other. Well, does Gordon Ramsay's car say where's the lamb sauce? No, but it does have him yelling on the quarter panel, so Oh god, there's gonna be another caution. Oh god, they're hitting each other. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Well, that was interesting. Here we go. Moving on up. Do. Gotta focus right now. Can't look at the chat. Because I'm gonna run these guys into their assholes and I'm gonna wreck myself again. And big breaks. Not much though. Through there, and we're good. Alright, good bus stops. Why is Morgan Shepherd in 14th? I'm not mad. I'm just curious. Oh shit, oh fuck. Ah shit. Well, that's another caution. Only 1 second on repair, so that won't do too much. Well, at least Morgan Shepherd didn't wreck. In Kurt's second year, he finished 4th in points. He didn't have a win yet, though, did he? Yeah, but in Reed's second year, he was... See, Ganassi was great until 2002. Jamie McMurray won in his second career start, and McMurray's not even that good. That's just how good the 40 car was. Even in a fuel mileage race, you should win in your second fucking race, okay? I mean, credit where credit's due. McMurray did a good job of holding off Labonte, but there was absolutely no excuse for that. Ganassi, once 2003 rolled around, they were decent, but not good. 2004, they distinctly started falling off. McMurray, he had another good season in 2004, but like that was the last gasping breath of air for Ganassi, because everyone in 2005 was terrible. I think Marlin was still on the team in 2005. And he did awful. I'm pretty sure Marlin was at the 40 in 2005. They should have put Bobby Pierce in the game, yeah. Then 2006 happened, and like they're terrible at this point. Ganassi's just awful. And it only got worse. Somehow Ganassi got even worse as the years gone on. 2007 they were atrocious. And maybe some of 2007 can be chalked up to the fact that there were 2 rookies in the 40 and 42. But Montoya was decent. I mean, I don't know if he's an open wheel champion at this point. But he's definitely got potential. And he did get that win in 2007. But like 2008, they were even worse. 2009, it got better because they merged with DEI. And that got them some speed early on. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. So they merged with DEI and everything was good. But once 2010 rolled around, that's probably like Ganassi's best year since 2002. 2010 was a great year for Ganassi. McMurray won a few races, but they were just so inconsistent. Like, whenever they drove the DEI chassis in 2010, McMurray was a contender for a win. But yeah. 2011, I really don't remember what happened to them then. 2011 was kind of just focusing on Stewart and Edwards' battle. And also Mark was doing terrible, so I really didn't care. 2012, I don't remember. They had a really big drop in quality. Oh shit, fuck, god damn it. Can I please not fucking do this? At least it's a caution. Bare minimum, we got a caution. Is that going to count as damage? Probably. 0% on the radiator, 0% on the engine, 15% aero. Fucking hell. Jeremy Clements second. My goodness. Yeah, Ganassi won one race in 2013, and it was a plate race. And it was kind of miraculous. And under caution, I think. Fucking shit, I did the exact same thing. Are you fucking serious right now? Well, there goes all that. Again. No caution. Never mind. You know what? Jeremy Clements did win Road America, so I guess all things considered, it's not that. Why aren't they pitting? We've ran like 50 laps. No, not 50 laps. More like 35 laps. So they should have had to pit at some fucking point here. Are these fucking guys ever gonna pit? Well, that's another restart. 82 laps in this race. I think I can make it on one stop. But then again, so will these guys if we're nearly halfway and they haven't stopped yet. You know, everything was fine. Oh my god, stop. Pool's gonna wreck. Okay, he didn't wreck. Who would be in the 42 in Cup if Larson didn't want to? Well, Nemechek is an obvious suspect. He's really their only prospect at this point. Unless a Hendrick developmental driver wanted to go in there. If Jimmy wanted to run a few more years. I suppose maybe GMS. It's possible that a GMS driver would move up. Kaz Gralla maybe? No. He's a Roush developmental driver now. That's crazy to think. He's not even that good and he's a developmental driver now. My goodness gracious. Fucking Christ, did that just happen? Really? Really? I have to pit now. Did that really just happen? Fucking touch the grass. Like, not even intimately. Just like graze it. And that's what happens? Fuck my ass. God, this game's terrible. Grass is awful. It's 100 times better than NASCAR Heat Evolution, but they really fucking drop the ball with the grass. Oh, yep, and these guys are gonna cave my nose in, so there goes any aero advantage I had from pitting and repairing there. Thank you for brake checking me. Hit Sadler again. Fuck me. I really don't want to have done another one. Okay. Thank you, Sadler, for forcing me to lose several spots. This is Sadler's fault. We're still not moving. After all these years of caution comes out. Well, I fucking may as well pit again. How have these guys not had to pit yet? I don't think Ganassi has any developmental drivers besides Nemechek at this point. I mean, Justin Marks is basically retired at this point. And he wasn't even a developmental driver in the first place. No, Justin Marks, yeah, he did retire, didn't he? Didn't he make that announcement after running the WeatherTech shit? That he was going to retire after last season? I don't know. What do you think about the 43 going to Chevy? Makes me happy, because there's a chance that he'd actually win a race now, because he definitely wasn't going to win a race in the Richard Petty Motorsports Ford. Richard Petty Motorsports Chevy, on the other hand, you never know. You never know. It's definitely better than what they had going from before. I'm more excited to see what Almirola does in good equipment. Because Stewart Haas was always teetering on the edge of being the best Chevy team in NASCAR, and then they moved to Ford. Are they pitting now? Looks like Bubba's going to pit. Nope. He tricked me. Allmendinger's going to get fired. He was signed, like, in 2012 to a contract that lasts until 2020. Like, that's the craziest part. Why was Allmendinger signed for so fucking long? There was absolutely no excuse for that. There's so many drivers that can do better than that. Because I think, like, Allmendinger running, like, road courses for, like, Joe Gibbs in Xfinity, like, that makes sense. But having him run a full season when he's clearly not a good oval racer is just kind of nuts. And I mean, JTG isn't a great team by any means, but he's definitely not doing them any favors by wrecking every week. Here we are. 13th. I don't think there's any more stages in this race, so no more guaranteed cautions to bunch up the field. And we'll definitely, everyone on the track, they have to pit at some point. This game cannot tell me that they don't have to pit over this course of this race. You cannot tell me that. Landon would be a good replacement. I went hard on Allmendinger because he's just taking up a seat. There's all sorts of drive. Because, like, JTG, obviously, they've got sponsors. I mean, I think I read an article a while back saying that JTG had a problem with sponsors, but it's because they have too many sponsors and not enough cars. Well, sorry, Bubba. I didn't mean to do that. So he's taking up a car that someone else could drive. It's like... At least I'm on the inside for once. Because, like... Chris Buescher pretty much outran Allmendinger in every race last year, except for maybe the road courses in Martinsville. Like, even without that penalty that Allmendinger got early in the season, he probably wouldn't have even been close. Oh, God. Well, into the grass again. Oh, my God. What is happening? Why is Ray Black in 10th? Yeah. Dude, I'm sucking so much ass in this race now. I really can't even blame the damage. It's not even that bad. 5%, yeah. I was running second just fine for that whole first stage of the race, and I had probably damage at that point, so I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like I'm racing the track any different. Almost did it again with the fucking grass. Oh no. Oh, bad touch, bad touch. Well, that was just poor driving on my part. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Much better. Golding is worse than Ray Black Jr. I disagree. I'm pretty sure like the 5 worst drivers in NASCAR right now are Matt Tifft, Brandon Jones, Ray Black Jr. Who else? 2 more. Come on, off the top of my head now. Yeah, I'd put Galding in there, but not in the, not above any of those other ones. And I don't know. Will you do your every driver opinion video soon? I suppose I could. I'm really tired right now. And that's no excuse not to, but like I do want to have like some idea of where everyone's going to be next season. And I do want to get the number icon so I can put it in the PowerPoint. Oh, Levi's here, yay. Oh, Spencer Gallagher and Cody Coughlin, yes. In that order. Cody Coughlin, Spencer Gallagher, Ray Black Jr., Matt Tifft, Brandon Jones. In that order, top 5 worst drivers in NASCAR. Right now. Alright. Do you have any of your 2018 predictions? Not really. I have one for each series thus far. I will reveal one of them in a video I posted on Sunday. I say as if it's already up. Okay. Man, I've got to get a spot at some point. Like, this is ridiculous. How am I not catching these guys? I understood not catching Hemrick before because he was obviously the fastest car on the track, but like I can't even pass these guys now. I'm afraid to dive in there because exactly that's going to happen. I should just focus for like 5 or 6 laps just to catch back up to the leader, and then I can start talking to the chat again. Because that's definitely what I need to do if I actually focus and paid attention, because the last lap was 2 seconds slower than my best lap, so maybe that has something to do with it. Starcom to Dodge. Hey, anything to bring him back. Yep, that's exactly the video. That's exactly the video. You totally just commented out in the chat what the video is. Oh my god, what was that? I'm starting to see shit. I'm starting to see shit. No, that's just my shadow. Never mind. Fuck. Fuck. Who? Well, hey, they're all pitting. Cool. Let's take 2 tires. Yes, repair damage. We're going to need a full tank, probably. Take the wedge down just a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Make 2 spots up. Cool. Alright, well, we got 24 laps left. Richmond Raceway starting an esports NASCAR Heat 2 league. That doesn't sound very fun. They should make it an iRacing league. Or an NR 2003 league. Yeah, there we go. Unless NASCAR Heat 2 is paying for it. I wouldn't recommend that. Because, like, what would they do if people started intentionally wrecking each other for wins and that? Like, I can't imagine how organized that's going to be. Well, I'm choking the shit out of the carousel. Brendan Gaughan would stay full-time. He's old. I wish he had a good car. Then again, I feel like Gaughan is like the 4th driver at RCR last year. Because like in 2015, I think it was, at Iowa, he had a really good chance to win that race that Blaney dominated. He had a very good chance to win that race. So, I'd say he still got it. He just probably is running in some of the worst equipment on RCR. Because we know for a fact that if one of the prodigal sons is driving in the race, they've got the best car. They probably don't even give the best car to Hemrick when the prodigal sons are in the race. Oh! Gonna be a drag race. Nope. He slowed down and gave me the spot. Hell yeah. Oh, no, never mind. They're coming back. He's coming back on me. I'm going to get out early and try and cross him over. Here we go. That was a terrible crossover. My neck's starting to hurt. How are my tires actually looking after taking only 2 there? They're not even that bad. Yeah, I guess these guys, then again, they stayed out the entire first part of the run here, and they're not going to pit for the rest of the race. So... Jeremy Clements is still second behind me. He's sitting in 3rd, and he's caught up to me. He's probably going to pass us both as I race Ryan Reed. Moffitt to BK full-time. Has that actually been announced? Because if so, then at least he's got a full-time ride somewhere. We saw that Bowman drove for BK Racing full-time, and now he's driving the 88, so it's unlikely, but you never know. So, what's your opinion on Chase Elliott? I'm completely 100% neutral to him. I don't care if he does good, I don't care if he does bad. His fans are what annoy me, though. Oh, David Land's here. Goodness gracious. Making the rounds today. See him in What If stream, and now he's here. My goodness gracious. Look at this mess of it. I'm just looking at all these tire marks. You'd think that the game would start clearing some of those off. BK Racing was selling furniture on Craigslist. That's kind of sad. Watching the full Rolex 24. You know what? I'm not doing anything that weekend. If we could have a 24-hour live stream where all I do is watch that. You know what? That's not even that bad of an idea. And What If's here. David Land and What If. My goodness gracious. Some fantastic... Oh! We got ourselves a caution that I didn't cause for once. So, Morgan Shepherd's 10th. Timmy Hill's 19th. Harvick's out still, so... This race is shaping up to be exciting. I think Clements is faster than both me and Ryan Reed. So this could be exciting. We still got like a good 17 laps left once we go green, so. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Do a 24-hour live reaction of the Rolex 24. That would be both ridiculous and ingenious. We could do all sorts of stuff on there, but like, you know what we could do is like, if I get bored and like I start falling asleep, like I could just stream myself sleeping. Because what I've always wanted to do is, because my parents always say that I snore a lot, so what I wanted to do was like record myself sleeping one night just to see how badly I snored. But yeah. I mean, it's not something that I plan on doing like imminently, but it's an idea that I've had for a while. See, the problem is that my computer's so loud and I'd have to keep it running all night to record me. So, that'd probably be a problem. But there's been a few days where like, I'll wake up really early in the morning and like my computer will turn itself on, because what happens is if certain lights, if you flip certain switches at our house, not this one, not college, but at my regular house, if you flip a few certain switches, it'll actually turn on my computer if it's on sleep mode. So that'll happen sometimes when people are screwing around in the morning. So I'll just be sleeping and my computer will turn on and it'll wake me up and I'll be like, fuck! How many laps left? I can't do math, but I think 16. I doubt KG will probably keep this stream. Oh, you think I will keep this stream? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll keep this stream. I turned down the music so it wouldn't get copyrighted. Michael Annette for 2018 championship. Well, Allgaier didn't win last year, so Michael Annette's gonna have to wait. Oh. Aunt Jemima's in my bed at home, oh no. She's covering in syrup. She's making pancakes and burying them under my blankets. Can you imagine pouring pouring enough maple syrup onto your bed to like cover the entire surface? Could you imagine? Could you imagine trying to wash that? Goodness gracious. How does your computer turn on by random lights? Does it have a light sensor? No. Okay, so you know how back in the day, I don't know how old you are, but like back in the early 2000s, where you'd have like a lamp, like a floor lamp that like rests on the floor but is big enough to light the whole room. Sometimes you can set it so that when you flick a certain light switch, it'll actually turn on that lamp without you actually having to go onto the lamp and like using the dial that's actually built in. I think that's what's going on with my computer, and like the wiring in the house is so bad. Fuck, I did it again. Not this. Anything but this. Okay, caution flag, thank God. 14 laps to go. Do a full Martinsville race with no cautions next. Good God. I could barely do this race keeping on the track without dying. SpongeBob and Sandy are making out in your closet at home. There's not much room in there. It would be a sticky situation. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. 11 laps left. Let's not kill myself this time. I don't even know what that caution was for. That probably was for me getting into that grass. Because this game's weird like that. There we go. Down the stretch, into the bus stop, as I choke it completely. Oh goodness. Oh my. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all good. We survived. 10 laps left this time by. I think I've got a good chance of winning this as long as I don't wreck myself. This race is definitely easier than the Eldora one. See ARCA at Nashville Fairgrounds, yes. I don't care where you go. If it's an ARCA race, buy the tickets. It's cheap and the entertainment is spot on. At least it was this season. Don't you be dissing Ultimate 20 Feet Dragon. Don't you be doing that. We will not have any dissing of Mary, Scary Mary, in this chat. I will start banning people. No. When did I get that Gumball poster? I bought it on Amazon so I could tell you the exact day. Eight laps to go. No, 9 laps to go at the line. Yeah, just as long as I don't drive off the track and kill myself, this is an easy win. Immediately as I say that, well, great. Fantastic. What a wonderful drive this has been. How did you become a fan of Gumball? Like, randomly one day in 2010, I watched a completely random episode, and I don't even remember which one it was. I think it's the one where they try to return the DVD, but they actually break the DVD. But after that, I didn't watch it for a long, long time. And then, I just randomly put it on one day. I was like, okay, I've been told that this show's pretty good by people on the internet, so I'll give it a chance. And I put on, I don't remember which one it was. It was the one, I don't remember which one it was. But I was like, yeah, this show's good. Why have I not watched this my entire life? Like, this perfectly encapsulates my sense of humor. Like, come on now. That was like 2013-ish. And I've watched ever since. Gumball is the only good show on Cartoon Network. Did I really just do that a third fucking time? Holy shit, this front stretch has been the death of me. The disc. That's probably it. Kamikaze fuck Tails on stream. I don't remember that. Did I black out? Did I play a Sonic porn game on accident? If it was the Ryan Priest 1 celebration stream, then yeah. I probably blacked out. I turned 21 in just over 3 months, so I can actually fucking get drunk eventually. When do you think Jimmy Johnson will retire? Well, I'm pretty sure whenever his contract runs out. Because we all know he's going to win the championship in 2019. Like, this is just prophesized, alright? Jimmy Johnson will be the champion in 2019. I assume he'll have a retirement tour the next season. And I'm 100% certain that he's going to get to 100 wins. Because I'm guessing he gets 3 wins this year in 2018. Probably 5 or more if he's going to win the championship in 2019. That's 8. He's currently at, okay, maybe he won't get to 100. But he'll probably get to 95. Because I could totally see him winning 3 races at least next year. 5 or so when he gets the championship. But what about his retirement tour? Would he only get 1 or 2 wins in that season? Squidward is watching NBA basketball on ESPN. I remember that Squidward watches meme. like a bad year for Jimmy Johnson is 2 wins. So he would certainly get more than that in his retirement tour, right? I used to have this CD of SpongeBob music. I think it was released right after the movie. And it had like all the songs from the movie and a few like remixes from the TV show. Have I seen Logan Lucky? No, I have not. I heard it was good. Or was that Baby Driver? One or the other was good. Fucking shit. I keep trying to everything in my power to choke this race away. Jeremy Clements is gonna get another win. Because I just can't hold a lead for my life. Son of a bitch. Squidward is making out with Logano. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully he doesn't get any herpes. Yeah, if Johnson's still good in 2020, he could continue racing, but he's old. Like, Jimmy's starting to be one of the oldest drivers in NASCAR now. And, like, he has a lifetime contract just like Gordon at Hendrick. There's no doubt about that. He could race for as long as he wants to. And Lowe's has always been in his back pocket. Like, Lowe's has sponsored every race for Jimmy Johnson since he started his career. Like, that is insane to think. Like, even Denny Hamlin, who's had FedEx at his hip his entire career, he's still had a few races where he was sponsored by Sports Clips. Every single race that Jimmy Johnson has run in Cup has been sponsored by Lowe's. In some way, shape, or form. So, he doesn't have to worry about having a car, he doesn't have to worry about having a sponsor. Like, Jimmy could race until he's as old as Morgan Shepherd. But he won't. Because there's no reason to. If he wins an 8th championship, I feel like he has nothing left to prove. And I'm pretty sure he feels the same way. And when he does inevitably win it in 2019, like, a retirement tour in 2020 for his fans seems entirely reasonable. I don't know if he'd run like select Xfinity races or something, but he barely runs in that series as it is. He's run like 1 truck race in his entire career. Like, what else is he gonna do? I think we're on the white flag sponsored by Credit One Bank coming up here, so I'm gonna focus for this last lap so I don't fucking choke this shit away. Bring back Brian Keselowski. Sure, why not? There's no way Johnson ever leaves Hendrick. Yeah, exactly. And there's no reason for him to. I mean, he has lows and he could shop around, but he's had so much success at Hendrick. Like, why would you leave? Why would you leave if you're basically like family? Like, that'd be nuts. Down the long stretch, 2 corners remain. Braked a little bit late there, but I think I'll be fine. Into the final corner. 1 more turn. And Michael Lemet's going to come down to win the whatever it's called 200 from Watkins Glen. And that's a new record, man. And that's a trophy, too, because that's the full race. Good shit. Good shit. That's over. Yay! Victory lane celebration. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Michael and that. Look at that victory lane celebration right there. Cindric will take over Hendrick. He has enough money from his dad. Yeah. What's the most disappointing game you've ever played? I have a few that could probably apply to that. One of them is Rebel Raiders. You've probably never heard of it. It's a terrible fucking game and I hate it. So probably my most hated video game of all time, if we're going to be honest. I hate it more than NASCAR, the game 2011. But yeah. Most disappointing game. Yeah, I got the fastest lap too. Fuck yeah. NASCAR Heat Evolution was pretty disappointing. Play big rigs over the road racing, yes. This is a good decision. Well, we done a truck race and we done an Xfinity race, so it probably makes sense to move on to Cup next. And we all know who I'm going to play as in Cup. There we go. Arca Heat Evolution. So we did the Glen. Could do Sonoma. I love Sonoma. How about, someone said Martinsville. We've done a dirt race. We've done a road course race. What else should we do? The Wii version of NASCAR the game 2011. I can't imagine. That's probably horrible. Goodness gracious. Do Chicagoland. That is a really easy track though. Like, I'd probably lap the field. Go to NASCAR Heat Evolution at Texas. I'd prefer not to. I'm having PTSD again. Auto Club, that's also pretty easy. And also I wreck myself all the time. Plus it's 200 laps. Goodness gracious. Yeah, sleep through the CRCS series. I forgot to post the 24-hour notice. Mr. Krabs will call you tomorrow. Oh no. I don't want to do Martinsville. Martinsville's actually a hard track. Like, it's actually one of the harder tracks in this game. Want to race online? That'd be fun. Phoenix will become ISM Raceway. So Phoenix is doing what I told them to do, is run the current configuration at the start of the year, and then run the new configuration at the end of the year. I think that would be fun. Talladega. That's not a really fun track. Either you're always in the lead at Talladega, or you're like always second right behind the leader at Talladega, or you're dead last out of the draft. I really don't like plate racing in this game. It's better than... Is it better? Is it better than Eutechnics? I'd say yes. Because while Eutechnics does two-car tangos really, really well, it's very hard for you to do it yourself, so it's kind of infuriating. Atlanta's fun. I like Atlanta. Darlington. I suck ass at Darlington. Carlington. Man, oh man, Carl Edwards, what will we do without you? How long will this stream be? Well, it was only supposed to be the Eldora race, but we also did this now. Speaking of doing this, is there any specific thing that I should do to get some trophies in this game? Any specific track I should run here? Race at every track. What haven't I raced at yet? No, I've raced Indianapolis. Sonoma in this game might be the only track I haven't raced at yet. Win a race at every road track. I think if I won the Sonoma race, that would get me that trophy. Win a race at every speedway track. There's all sorts of those. Oh, we could do some challenges. Yeah, we could also do challenges, I guess. Yeah, while we ruminate on this, let's do some challenges. Bristol.
After a rain-soaked Sunday, the Food City 500 was moved to Monday. With the application of resin to improve grip, it was unclear which part of the track would run the fastest. Unfortunately, Clint Boyer found the pits a little too quickly and caught a speeding penalty on lap 61.
Is Chicagoland any easier? I mean, harder in quick race mode because it's so easy in career. Is it harder? Because I know other modes in NASCAR Heat 2 it's harder than career. But I don't know if quick race is going to be hard or if Chicagoland in general is going to be hard. Do the Talladega one next. Isn't that the one where you have to dodge the wreck? Or was that Evolution? That's probably Evolution. Is my microphone working? Yeah, it is. Bristol in this game is hard. Yeah, you're not wrong. Even in career mode, I couldn't win there. I could only finish second. We are at Bristol right now, for that matter. Well, that's a wall. Well, good start, good start. We have 15 laps to do this, so I'm not too worried. Car's really tight. Obviously, they have the default setup in, which is not helpful. I should probably bring the interval up. Come on, Jimmy. Choke it away. Or catch that lap traffic and slow down. Come on now. I can't pit and fix my tightness. I can only do that. I'm catching Jimmy, but the guy behind me is catching me faster than I'm catching Jimmy. That's Casey Kane, apparently. Kane having a good race for once in his career. Well, that's a wall. Yeah, I don't think Jimmy needs to worry about me. I think it's Kane he needs to worry about. 10 to go? 11 go. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. I think Jimmy's going to catch lap traffic before this is over. And that should be what gets me the win. I'm just worried about Kane. He's clearly way fast. Bump and run. I'm trying to force the car to turn better. Keep it off the 48. No. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. We don't got this. Okay. We definitely got it now. Alrighty. Alrighty. Good show. Good show. Now we're diamond in the corner. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alright, chat, what's going on? We got 7 to go. And not much mo. Johnny Jensen. If you say Jimmy Johnson 3 times in a dark bathroom into the mirror, legend says that you'll win the chase. Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson. Oh! No! What is this championship doing in my bathroom? No, I think. Why is Kyle Busch dead last? I'm not complaining, but why? And why is there only 20 cars in this race? I basically wrecked this car. Doesn't even show up. The thingamajig says that they must turn damage off in this mode. But like not. They must have like visual only damage or something. I haven't changed the title yet. People are probably wondering why I'm at Bristol when it says 100% Watkins Glen race. Shit. 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 Continuously. Still shit. Well, I guess that's one way to lap someone. Yeah, that would. Oh. Yep. That's how you lose it. That's how you lose a challenge right there. I told you I had to worry about Kane. Yep. I told you we needed to worry about Kane. Well, I'm not doing that again. My neck really hurts. I think this is a pretty good paint scheme. Nothing special, but yeah, what you gonna do? Bonus content. Ooh, look at that. Look at that bonus content. Not much bonus content, but hey, bonus content. Oh look, 2 identical paint schemes. Wonderful. Wow. What a major difference between these 2 paint schemes, man. That was totally worth the $5. Gotta say. Gotta say. Why does Harvick have like 15 different paint schemes? Look at this. So many paint schemes. Ooh. Eh. Darb. Oh, they also have like the chase variation. I get it. I get it. That's why that happens. Credit 1. Ew. Nasty. Nothing for McDowell though, that's sad. Sent me an invite for an online race. Let's see. I don't see it. Oh, that would be the reason, because my PS4 is not connected to the internet. That'll be the reason. Yeah. My PS4 is not connected to the internet, so I actually can't do an online race, as it turns out. Yay! What a waste of time that was. Fantastic. Fantastic. Anyway, I guess we'll just have to do a 100% race somewhere here. Where haven't I raced at? Nowhere. I've raced everywhere except Sonoma. That'll be the trophy unlocked. Maybe I should just run a few career mode races. No, I'm at the Daytona 500 in career mode right now. That'll be boring. I'm driving as Matt Kenseth because that's the only good contract I got. I'm also doing the truck season as Joe Nemechek. So, yeah. I won that, by the way. How the rivals looking? Ross Chastain is already pissed off at me, so that's good. Is this stream gonna go to 3 a.m.? I don't know. I'm thinking of ending it soon. Obviously, I'm kind of just fucking around at this point. But, yeah, all sorts of teams interested. But yeah. I think I'm going to call it a stream, so I'll take the next 15 minutes and exclusively look at the chat. So if anything has anything important they want to say, then let it be known. Because I'm just going to go to bed now. Maybe, you know what? I could start a new stream and just stream myself sleeping. Yeah. You would watch that. Do people honestly want me to stream myself sleeping? Confirm everyone that's advanced into Code Red. What's the point in money in NASCAR Heat 2? There isn't. It does literally nothing. Code Red signups haven't happened yet. But yeah, there's truck drivers that are confirmed next season, though. What's going on Twitter, I wonder? Any notifications? 4 notifications, my goodness. Popular man today. Say what boy. Why boy. Tails stole a car from a car dealership in a live stream. When did that happen? Are you sure that this stuff actually happened? Have you started working on Twisted Tea schemes? I have like 1 left to make. There's still 27 people watching this. No one's left yet. No one's left. I said like 5 minutes ago I'm done, but no one's left. Wish I had something I could have shot through the window. Favorite paint scheme from NR 2003. The new Nick Landerson scheme's pretty good. I'm also pretty impressed with myself with some of the new schemes for TTTS. Yes, I do remember when I searched for Taco John's in a live stream. Yes, I do remember that happening. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh. Yes, yes indeed. Yes, yes indeed. So, who do you think will drive the 27? My guess is no one. But, yeah. What was that comment? List every driver you hate. Cindric, Rhodes, Tift, Ray Black Jr., Brandon Jones. Who else? Well, Logano, obviously. That's about it. Ty Dillon. Kevin Harvick. I'm actually tired now. I didn't take my pills. Shit. I'm gonna have a runny ass nose tomorrow if I don't do that. Pill time. Pill time. Poppin' pill. Take a drink. That does not look like Daniel Suarez. They must have done some next level Photoshop because that doesn't even look like his hair. Like, what? Remember when you watched your own video of Microsoft PowerPoint in the live stream? That was one of the worst things. How many first-time winners do you predict in 2018? Bowman, Jones, possibly Bubba. Suarez has a chance, maybe. I don't know. Off chance. Probably more than Bubba does, but still, it's just an off chance. Anyone else? Reed Sorensen? I don't know. I'd say 3, just like last year. Jones for sure. Will Blaney make the Final Four? Did I say yes earlier? Because I think I said yes earlier. Like, not earlier in the stream, but like earlier this year. Or last year. This ain't it. This outlaw shit. I think it's snowing outside. What a bunch of shit. Do you remember when you read Tales Back in Diapers in a Morgan Freeman voice? I need to do another Morgan Freeman story. I need to call him up. I need to get him back on the channel. His absence is... I mean, he's pissed me off, but... He's pissed me off in the past, but we made up. We made up. It's all good now. 70% chance of snow tomorrow. Well, that's just terrible. Currently, it feels like -2. I doubt it. It probably feels colder than that. Do you remember ant rape? I don't remember ant rape. Was that recent? I feel like that's recent. Morgan Freeman do NASCAR coverage for the Kamikaze Games Sports Network. You know what? He could do like the Chris Myers pregame show type thing. Will Danica actually find rides for the Daytona 500? I doubt it. She'll probably find a ride for Indianapolis, but not Daytona, I don't think. That was in a live stream. See? I don't remember anything from the Priest 1 live stream. I don't remember a goddamn thing. I want to play Need for Speed. I'm gonna fall asleep playing this shit. I'm telling you right now. I do think that Danica's going to get a spot in the Indy 500. There's plenty of teams that are going to take a chance on her. Like, the publicity alone, I think, would be a good excuse. Oh, shit. I don't have an internet connection on the PS4. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to play this game. Yep. Well, so much for that. Yeah, I don't want to connect. I don't even know the password. I don't even know the Wi-Fi password, so I guess we're not playing that. I have all the games that I have for PS4 here, so I guess if I wanted to slap a new disc in, I could, but I really don't want to. When is NFS Underground Let's Play? I think it's going to start next week, maybe the week after that, but I have 25 parts recorded, so don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. Madden. I suck at that game. I'm really good at 09, but they changed the UI ever since then. MLB. I barely started at all of this. Remember when Morgan Freeman locked you out of your house? Yeah, that's one of the many reasons why it hasn't appeared on the channel yet. We had to let those personal disagreements... We had to let those go before I'd let them back on the show. New notification on Twitter. Nothing important. That's a shame. Why do you still like the Chargers? Because of Phillip Rivers, Gates, Keenan Allen, them guys. Once they retire, I'll probably stop caring. Any ideas for my next What If video? Everyone wants me to do a What If Dale Earnhardt didn't die, but like Griff Dog has the market cornered on that. And I was like, I don't know why anyone wants me to do that. But I mean, if you want me to, I will. It probably won't be that much different from his, but I mean, I will do it. When is the next live stream? Well, apparently I'm doing a 24-hour live reactions of the Rolex 24, so when will you do an LP of NFS Undercover? Well, not for a while. I'm doing Underground 1 now, and I'm probably going to do Underground 2 next. And by the time I'm done with Underground 2, there's probably going to be a new Need for Speed game out by then, so I'll probably look at that. So, it's going to take a while to get to Undercover, that's for sure. What if Mayfield never did meth? You can't prove he did. Where's the evidence? Show me the receipts, man. Show me the receipts. Anyway, what if Austin Dillon died in 2015? I don't think it would change that much. Like, I don't know, Ty might have given... No, Ty would have probably kept racing in his honor. They would have retired in 3, or Ty would have taken it over. He wouldn't have won Charlotte, obviously. But, like, he hasn't done much since then. He hasn't done much in general. He's won the Coke 600, and that's about it, so... Why is James Busher not in the Cheez-It Cup series? Because there's too many real people already. I wanted the Cheez-It Cup series to be filled with, like, celebrities and stuff. And now it's practically overrun with real drivers and people that signed up for Code Red and Advanced. What if Davey Allison didn't die? NBR's already doing that. Go subscribe to him. Opinion on changing to the Camaro. It's a good idea. It's the only way that Chevy's going to be competitive ever again, probably. What if Rodney Orr didn't die at Daytona? I didn't even know he did die at Daytona. Huh. Did he have much potential? Was he on a good team? Did he have a sponsor behind him? I don't know that much about Rodney Orr. Can you do your own spin of what if Jimmy died? Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. I'd love to see other people's opinions. What happened to Winnie the Pooh, Elvis, Dale Earnhardt from the 70s, and Judge Judy? Well, I'm gonna do once I get the signups figured out for Code Red. I'm gonna do a kind of like season moves rundown video, and then I'm gonna figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna do a season moves video, and I'll tell you where everyone's moving. So like Winnie the Pooh, Elvis, Dale Earnhardt, and Judge Judy. Yeah. Obama retired. Yep, he did. One of the... Oh, and I talked about that in the final Code Red race. What if Alan Kowicki didn't die? I don't think anyone's done that yet. That'd be a fun one. What about Jesus Christ himself? He retired so he could run JC Motorsports and trucks in Code Red. What time is it for me? 9:23 p.m. Yeah, Jesus retired just like the real Jesus did. And no, I was thinking about having like a duels for Daytona and having like Satan running that, but no. I'm just not having Satan drive it all. I think he's still available in the Google Drive, but he's not actually going to be in the series. I'm too lazy to do duels. Let's take a look at my distinctly overwhelming amount of trophies. I'm level 14. Look at that. Platinum. Halfway through that. I just installed MLB and Madden, so obviously I'm not that far through that. Flea Market Montgomery. Oh my god. Yes, please do that. I'd love to have people submit commercials for the code for all the series. That'd be awesome. I love that idea. Oh no, this is just the PS4 stuff. No, you can't see all my PS3 trophies. Son of a bitch. No. My PS3 trophies are where it's at. Whatever. FEB 400. What race was that? FEB. Fat, elderly bicycle. I don't know what FEB stands for. Oh my god, when I threw a pie in someone's face, goodness gracious. See, I should just move over to OBS if we're going to do this, because you can't even see what I'm looking at on the computer. I didn't even know I was going to win that. I was just having it out filming so I could see whoever did get to throw the pie in his face. But then they drew my name and I was like, whoa, holy shit, that's fun. And it was like one of the teachers that I really hated, so it was satisfying. Baby, I'm satisfied, making my love to you. 'Cause you got me hypnotized. When it came to me alone, girl, what's a heart that's made of stone, girl? Yeah, I do remember when I said, you're gonna give me 5. Can you add me on PlayStation? I think there's been like 5 people that's asked me that already, and I'm pretty sure I've added all of them. But obviously I can't connect to the internet, so no reason to right now. You used to own a GameCube. I did too. I still own it, but I never play it. I haven't played it in like 6 years probably. I really only played like Animal Crossing and Madden 96. Also played Sonic Heroes. Did play Sonic Heroes. I was terrible, but hey, I still played it nonetheless. Why would I make my ringtone my own voice? That feels a little narcissistic, wouldn't you say? A bit excessive. A bit excessive. I am your hurricane, the fire in your soul. I love my snarling in the air. Yeah. Nick Crompton went to jail during a live stream. Huh. Well, that's an interesting... Did you see that one Vine where this guy is live streaming with his phone and he gets his phone stolen? That was intense. Like that's one way to implicate yourself in a robbery. Steal a phone while someone's recording you on a live stream. First NASCAR race you ever watched. I've told you a million times, I don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Time to go to racing reference. The first race that I ever watched had to be in 2002. There's no chance it was any earlier than that. Kurt Busch. There was a race that Kurt Busch won, and Michael Waltrip finished second. There's a way to search certain drivers and where they finish, like in their career. Michael Waltrip, here we go. How would I find Michael Waltrip's second place finishes? Probably with search of this. So second place, okay, we're looking in this range here. 2000 3 2004 he finished second at Charlotte, but I think that was under yellow. Yeah. So that's not it. No, this race that I'm thinking of is not the one. I've said it a million times and I keep forgetting that. Have you ever attended a race? You know what, I made a tweet about that. I made a tweet about that, and if you saw it, you'd understand. Remember what Yum was from? Yes, I do. That was not a good stream. Well, it was a good stream. There were like really high points and then really low points. Like there was really no middle ground on that one. So the race that I'm thinking about took place in April of 2005. Looks like, yeah, the Subway Fresh Fit 500. Phoenix International Raceway. Kurt Busch won. Michael Waltrip finished second. I was rooting for Mikey. But that was not the first race that I ever watched. For a fact, that was not the first race I ever watched. If I ever met a Canadian, are you kidding me? There's Canadians everywhere. My goodness. What a way to start. First race you ever watched is a 2001 Daytona 500. Now that's quite the way to introduce yourself to racing. Yes, Phoenix does need to do more night races. Mikey was actually pretty good at Phoenix. Got a 5th in 2003, 2nd in 2005. Mikey was pretty good at Phoenix. That's interesting. See, like, I don't remember who won the first race that I watched. I don't even remember what the first race I watched was. Bunch of shit. Because in 2005, in April, I would have been in 2nd grade. And I know for a fact that I watched NASCAR when I was in 1st grade when my mom was in the hospital. So it had to have been 2004 or earlier. Do 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 do. go all Zachary Hubbard on us. Don't do any gematria in the comments here. I don't need to make another NASCAR conspiracy video now, do I? 2012 Bristol Night Race. Was that a good race? Was that the one where... No. I'm about to fall asleep, so maybe I should turn on that stream where I'm going to stream myself sleeping. Oh, God. Do people actually want me to do that? Because I can't imagine, dude. Who I got winning the 500 this year? Oh, I have no idea. I had I felt pretty confident when I said Brad Keselowski last year, but that was horrible. Well, the chat says that they want me to sleep. Yeah. Okay. Apparently I'm about to stream myself sleeping. So that's fantastic. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna give myself a good 5 minutes to brush my teeth and shit. So I'm gonna end this stream now, and then I'll start up that stream. So yeah, so I'll be right back. So you can leave this stream because I'm gonna... Hello, Rick Allen. Someone texting me telling me not to do this. Your December account statement is available. Yay, I can see how much money I'm not making from YouTube anymore. Fantastic. You can find them at the market. So yeah, I'm going to end this stream here. I'll start a new one in 5 or 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere. The Kamikaze Games all-night stream will return after this.